It's me, Teacher Jeanne. In this lesson, you will learn about convert decimal to fraction. Fractions are part of a whole or of a set. It may be either be proper or improper. Fractions fall under a set of numbers called rational numbers. A rational number is a number that can be expressed as a ratio or quotient of two integers, where the divisor is not equal to 0. So it can be written in the form a over b, where b is not equal to 0. So the line there is what we call the fraction bar that denotes division. A is the numerator, refers to the number above the fraction bar. And b is the denominator, that refers to the number below the fraction bar. Every terminating or repeating decimal represents a rational number. Convert decimal to fraction. Terminating or non-repeating decimal. For step 1, rewrite the decimal number as a fraction. For example, 0.17 or 1700ths is equal to 0.17 over 1. Step 2, multiply by 10 for every number after the decimal point. For example, if there are two numbers after the decimal point, use 100. If there are 3, use 1000, and so on. For step 3, divide both numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor or GCF. For you to understand, let's have the following examples. We have here the terminating or non-repeating decimal. Now convert decimal to fraction. For number 1, given 0.8 or 8/10. Step 1, we're going to write it in the form 0.8 over 1. For step 2, 0.8 over 1. So 0.8 is in the tens place. Therefore, we're going to multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. So here, 0.8 multiplied by 10, we're going to move the decimal point one place to the right. So it will become 8. Then for the denominator, 1 times 10 is equal to 10. So we have 8 over 10. For step 3, we're going to divide both numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor. So 8 over 10 can be divided by 2 over 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 0.8 or 8/10 is equal to 4 over 5 or 4/5. For number 2, we have 0.175 or 175 thousandths. For step 1, we're going to write it in the form 0.175 over 1. For step 2, 0.175 is 3 numbers after the decimal point, or that is in the thousands place. So therefore, we're going to multiply both numerator and denominator by 1000. So 0.175 times 1000, we're going to move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that will become 175. Then for the denominator, 1 times 1000 is equal to 1000. For step 3, we're going to divide both numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor. And that will be 25. So 175 divided by 25 is equal to 7. 1000 divided by 25 is equal to 40. So the value of 0.175 in fraction is 7 over 40. Moving on to convert decimal to fraction given repeating decimal, first we're going to multiply the given by 10, where the exponent is determined by the number of repeating digits. For example, if there are 2 digits that repeat in the number 0.36 repeating, multiply both sides by 10 squared or 100. Second, subtract the equation 1 from equation 2. Third, divide both numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor or GCF. Now, for you to understand, let's have the following examples. Given the repeating decimal, convert it to fraction. For number 3, we have 0.88 and so on, and that is equal to 0.8 repeating. Considered as repeating decimals, therefore, we use the vinculum, a bar placed above the repeating digit. So here, we're going to let n is equal to 0.88 and so on. That is your equation 1. Then, the digit 8 continue to repeat without end. It has only one digit that repeat, therefore, multiply both sides by 10. So we have 10 times the quantity n is equal to 0.88 and so on. So 10 times n is 10n. Then 10 times 0.88 and so on, we're going to move the decimal point one place to the right. So it gives us 10n is equal to 8.88 and so on. That is your equation 2. Then subtract equation 1 from equation 2. The result is 9n is equal to 8. Then divide both sides by 9. So 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1 times n. We have the remaining n. 8 and 9 have no in common. Therefore, we can conclude that 0.88 and so on is equal to 8 over 9. For number 4, we have 0.3636 and so on. And that is equal to 0.36 repeating. So we use the vinculum, a bar that placed above the repeating digit. First, we're going to let n is equal to 0.3636 and so on. That is your equation 1. The digit 36 continue to repeat without end. It has two digits that repeat, therefore we're going to multiply both sides by 100. So 100 times the quantity n is equal to 0.3636 and so on. Now 100 times n is 100n. Then 100 times 0.3636 and so on, we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. And it gives us 100n equals 36.36 and so on. That is your equation 2. Then subtract equation 1 from equation 2. The result is 99n equals 36. Then divide both sides by 99. So 99 divided by 99, that is equal to 1 times n. We have n is equal to 36 over 99. Then divide both numerator and denominator by the GCF, which is 9. So 36 divided by 9, that is equal to 4. And 99 divided by 9, that is equal to 11. Therefore, 0.3636 and so on is equal to 4 over 11. Now, it's your turn. Do it yourself. Convert decimal to fraction. Don't forget to comment down below your answers. Happy learning! Thanks for watching. Please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the bell button so that you will be notified whenever I'm going to upload a new one. Maraming salamat!